Hello, this is Commissioner Joseph L. Kelley here in the great city of Opa-locka, and we're excited. I'm joined by my colleague, Commissioner Pinder, and if you've been following over the last year, some major improvements have been taking place on Alexandria Drive, and of course, the apartment complex, many call the Gardens, the Blues, the Pinks. Many folks know them, but it's long overdue for improvements. I'm standing here with the Commissioner. Commissioner, I've been working on this for a while, and you joined in along with the Commission in supporting it. You have an area, first of all, that has no green space, really for an area that has probably over 600 or 700 young people. And we've been working to design this park for this area on Alexandria Drive. Just tell me, and of course you're a young man, a little younger than I am, tell me what you think it really means to the folks in this community.
Commissioner Kelley, thank you for allowing me to be here today with many members of your staff. And I like to think about the fourth quarter. It takes 4 quarters in a game. You have been there all 3 quarters, and I just am glad to be a part of the team to come into the fourth quarter to see things come into flourishing. It does my heart well. For the first time, as you mentioned, for many years, we're finally going to have a green space, but we came from the streets to the sidewalks. It means a lot. Working with you over the years and for you, some of the years, you always talk about the quality of life, how it makes a difference from one day to the other, from 1 hour to the other, from 1 second to the other, to improve the quality of life for our residents. And I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. And it's the fourth quarter, and we're getting ready to win the game.
It is the fourth quarter, and you're right. It didn't start with the park. It actually started with the lift station. I've said on many occasions, in order to have improvements above ground, you got to improve underground. And the lift station here on Alexandria has been a long-time problem, backing up a lot of challenges in the community. And we finally got that lift station fixed. If you come in the area, you'll see the whole roadway improvement, a sidewalk. Many times we know we're in an area with a lot of children having to walk down the street, no sidewalk. Finally, they have a sidewalk. So I'm excited about what's happening. I hope the residents are excited, because many times you hear, what are you doing? What are you doing to improve the quality of life? This is a good example of improving the area, making it better for our citizens. And of course, as you said, it's the fourth quarter, but there's a whole lot more to go here in the great city of Opa-locka. Hello, this is Commissioner Joseph L. Kelley, and we're actually on site. We've talked about the lift station. We've talked about the improvements. As you can see, we're right out here in the middle of it. And, of course, I'm joined by my colleague, Commissioner Pinder, and, of course, the Public Works Director. And, of course, you can't get it done without having the expert eyes and ears who really knows what's happening. And, Mr. B, I know you've overseen this project. You've been around the city a long time. What does this lift station improvement really mean for this area?
Well, they used to have frequent backups on this area because the pump station was not adequate enough, or the horsepower was not strong enough to be able to carry the population as the population kept increasing. So now it has been renovated, and the power, or the horsepower in the pump station will be able to carry the capacity that will have the capacity to carry all the volumes that is coming out from the citizens that are, or the population that would have increased in this area.
Well, in other words, in simple my terms, because I don't have the technology ability like you, the bottom line is you got a lot more people, and you got to have the capacity to pump. And of course, the improvements to the lift station allows that, so folks get a better flow. We don't get the calls of things backing up, yes. And it's a much more improved area as a result of this lift station being repaired. Yes. Okay, so you got the expert, but I just got the general knowledge to say. And of course, Commissioner Pinder can put it in better terms than I can. The bottom line is when folks call us and stuff backed up, we don't want to get those calls. So now with this improvement, we won't have that happening. And I know, Commissioner Pinder, as you look around the area, you're very familiar with the area, and you see the improvements. Again, although we can talk about it, it's just so great to see it finally happening.
Commissioner Kelley, thank you once again, and you've been very humble, but let's be totally honest of what's going on back here. Because of the city's partnership, we're going to have a $20 million improvement in what we call the back blues and also the front blues. And with that, it's cohesiveness when private and government work together. And again, I'm going to say it, what you always say, improving the quality of life. So back here, we can say that we're going to have between $25 to $30 million improvement to affect about 3,000 people. And that's just the bottom line, Mr. Abia. That's the politics side of it, not the technical side of it. But we want to keep improving the quality of life. People always ask, what is government doing for me? Well, government is hard at work.
You're correct. When I did this town hall meeting, I've had two of them, and one of the things that residents in the back blues and some of the surrounding areas have said is, what are you doing? We can finally see something. You came back in October of last year and said you're going to do it, and they finally see it coming to pass, and you know all you have is your word. So we're excited about this, as you said.
From streets to sidewalks.
Street to sidewalks, because you got a sidewalk right here that you've never had for citizens to be able to walk down. They always had to walk on the street. Now they have a sidewalk. So sidewalk to sidewalk, street to street, block by block, but we're going to get it done here in the Great Silk Block. And of course, Mr. Beard, with your technical expertise, with the commissioners, word for word, and I'm just going to, carry y'all bags, but we're going to get it done right here in the great city of Opa-locka. Work improvement, it's happening.